God, what is that? What is that?
It might be 10 p.m. Do you know where your action figures are? What's good, everybody? Articulated Ninja here, and let's go over some of the most recent 6 to 7 inch scale action figure news, for the most part from like the last week or so. Of course, we on the Find My Figures Instagram page. This is my girl's Instagram page. She runs it with her girlfriend. How can I be homophobic? And like I always say, guys, I don't show off everything that is posted on this page as far as new action figure news is concerned. So if you're on Instagram, head over to the Find My Figures Instagram page so you can see everything for yourself. I'm just picking and choosing what looks the most interesting to me for these videos, but there's tons more stuff that I don't get around to talking about that's posted up here, guys. And now I'm back talking about the Jazwares again. Before, I compared it to some McFarlane figures and included some wrong photos, but these are now not wrong photos. These are official. Shout out to Laser Pants from the 3POA podcast. He found these online, he came across them, and he sent them my way. I then sent them to my girl like, yo, you got to check these figures out. What is going on here? This is like the stuff out of nightmares.
Why?
Look at these shoulders. Look at the vest. Look at the neck.
Why?
This body is so disproportionate. This reminds me of an old Mattel figure. This isn't even as good as the McFarlane ones from back in the day were better than this. These proportions are crazy. And once again, like I stated before, they're already showing us that the gun is crooked. He's looking straight down, but this gun is pointing straight to the sky. Like, this is all just bad. Like I said, the proportions, look how tiny the feet are with these big pins right here. Like, this is just, oh my God, this is so disappointing. There's a whole genre, a whole generation of kids, including my siblings, that want really good Call of Duty action figures. These are not them. My little brother, this is someone he's not even 18 yet. He's not legal. He called me when he seen these photos and said, bro, what the hell is this? Overall, as a company, I do like Jazwares. They have put out some bangers in the past, but I don't know what this is. I feel like we're looking at a figure from like the early 2000s, 2001, 2002. That's what this looks like. This is weird, man. Like, the proportions are all messed up. Somebody worked hard, and I'm sure a lot of things changed from paper to final product. So this, I don't believe this was just a mistake of one person. Now, I don't think so. It usually doesn't work that way. How much does this cost? Because if it ain't $10, it's not happening, man. This is wild. Hell no. And it's just not the figure. Like, it's the paint apps on the face and everything. There's so many crazy wrong things here. This is, even though I wanted it to be better, this is a McDonald's toy, like, without a doubt. Let's kick it right off with some G.I. Joe classifieds. I shared some of my thoughts on this actually on the 3POA podcast with X Manny. Go check that episode out. It was a really good episode. I like this. I like all the accessories. I'm actually not too big of a fan of this face. I'd rather the mask face, but I like the way this looks, man. I hope G.I. Joe Classified just continues to step it up. I love this, man. The toy photography shots are always so on point. I think this guy looks 100 times better in red than he does in orange. To me, this looks 10 times better. I love these accessories. This guy is making me say to myself, maybe I do need a lot of people in crimson, you know, because at first I didn't feel like I did, but seeing this guy in black and red, in my mind, the first thing I thought of was modern vampires of the city and in blood. I could just see them in the street rolling deep like this with the song playing. Thought I was dead. And I really like her a lot. There's things not to like on her, like those weird G.I. Joe classified shoulders. But I like these shoes. It's different. Like, maybe that speaks towards her personality. I like her a lot, but one of the big reasons that I like her a lot, look at her right here, right? Tell me that does not look like Zoe Saldana, guys. Zoe Saldana that plays Gamora, and we've seen her in a few military outfits throughout her acting career. This looks like Zoe Saldana. Like, just, there's certain shots. Look at this. This looks like her in action figure form. And it's crazy because I just complimented these guys on their toy photography, but whenever it comes to like the white backdrops, they always mess up. And here, look at this big arch right here on the forehead. Why did they go and Rihanna her like that? I said Zoe Saldana, this is not Rihanna, this is Zoe Saldana, please push that hair down. Just when I start to compliment these guys, they mess it up, and again, they still have the hairpiece way too high. I love the options for the hair, but like, please do it right. Even in this picture right here, it looks like Zoe. Like, this is, I can't wait to add her to my collection. And we spoke about this on the 3POA podcast as well, and I shared some of my thoughts on it, and I wish his shirt wasn't tucked in. I'm not a fan of this figure like that, but what I am a fan of here is these accessories. Let's swing it back to what I'm not a fan of is this damn price, $41.99. And let's be honest, guys, on the aftermarket, because this is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, he is going to be much more than $41.99. And then staying with Hasbro, I just wanted to talk about this Star Wars set, man, because this figure, at first glance, it looks amazing. It looks so good to me. Like, look at all these hands, these accessories. This is everything I feel like a Jedi figure should be. Everything that I feel like a Jedi figure should come with. But they want $110 for this, guys.
What?
$110. Like, assuming these two troopers right here, 25 bucks, that's like 25, 25, and then what, 35 for these accessories? I believe Ryan did the math on the show. I said Ryan did the math on the show, and we got Embargo over here. Shout out to Embargo. I'm not seeing the value. You have 3 figures who retail at 25 bucks, so you're paying 45 bucks for accessories. This is just wild, man. Like, because the figure looks really nice. It has the sucky articulation that Black Series has, but this is a figure, this is a fan favorite that people have waited forever for. To my knowledge, it is not a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, but it will be showed at that show, I believe. It'll be displayed at San Diego Comic-Con. But I mean, for this price, bro, man's right here said, will his head fit on a classified figure? That's what I'm interested in, because I would like to have all 3 of these on a classified figure, as well as these hands, and I would love to get these accessories. But that price, man, 110 bucks, and we all know chances are you got to pay for shipping, taxes, stuff like that. So we're really talking what, close to 120 for this pack. Man, I'm gonna have to pass, even though it's gonna hurt. Maybe later down the line I could pick it up or something like that, but this would have been so nice to have. And just sticking with Hasbro, we did get some of the leaked images for this Ranger 4-pack, and I think this thing looks absolutely beautiful. Now, word is that the Lightning collection is going to be put on hold, and guys, we all know when Hasbro puts a line on hold, chances are that hold, they never let go of that hold. Basically, like, it never comes back. It never comes back. So chances are that the Lightning collection will be done soon, which I hope that that's not the case. I hope they do just take a short break, because they're trying to do a lot when it comes to media, and Hasbro does not like to put out products when there is no associated media currently running or airing with it. I know that for sure. And that's what's happening here with these Rangers. But this pack looks amazing. We're going to get this pack before the line does take that break and that hiatus, and I cannot wait to get this. I cannot pre-order this fast enough. Assuming that the price isn't going to be too crazy, these are some of the best looking Ranger designs that I have seen in my entire life. Just the box art, everything here looks really good. I'm excited for this, man. And then something that usually isn't often on my channel, but oh my god, does this thing look amazing. It's the Figma Max Factory official EMMI Metroid Dread. This thing looks amazing. Like, if you picture like a robotic android that your figures have to fight, this shit looks like, put a cobra symbol on this, pose this with an Arctic bat. Think about this, guys. This base body, this thing looks amazing. Like, look at all the different poses, look at the articulation, look at this. This looks like, actually, you know what, especially with these flared out like that, the main creature from Stranger Things, and you made it into a robot. This is that. This literally looks like that. Look at that. I could just picture it screaming right now. And look at the size of it compared to a regular Figma figure. Now, Figma figures usually run small, at least with my history with them. So if this is the size to a Figma figure, I'm gonna say this is maybe a Bat or a Classified or Marvel Legends, probably come up to like right here. So this thing is a tiny bit taller, maybe about the same size. I'm okay with that though. But what is rough when it comes to this, because as soon as I saw it, I'm like, oh my God, I would love to get at least 2. The MSRP for this is $103. It is Figma, it is an import figure, so you get the premium plastic. You're getting good paint apps and you're getting great articulation. I'm assuming great accessories as well. But I will keep you guys updated on this because I am excited for this Android. But at that price, I might just have to be happy with one, because damn, this thing looks amazing, and I know it's gonna look amazing next to some other figures from some other lines. But the MSRP is $103. But of course, Big Bad being Big Bad, they are listing it for $149, which is kind of wild, man. $149 for this figure. And like I said, even though it is bigger than a Figma figure, I definitely don't think it calls for it being $149. But if you go to Hobby Link Japan, they do have it currently listed for $103. Been living in a McFarlane world lately, and even though I don't pick up a lot of these figures, I can appreciate how they look. I used to be an old fan of the DC Universe Classics line. My girl was a big fan of that line as well, so it's nice to see a lot of these figures getting updated looks on updated bodies and molds, and it's cool, man. And look at all the hands that the Riddler comes with here, man. That is going to be nice. The Riddler is $19.99. I don't know why there's such a difference in pricing when it comes to these figures, but it's McFarlane, like he's everywhere. It's one's a gold label, one's a silver label, one's a penny label. It's just shit is everywhere. But I do like these these claw accessories. Look at that. It looks like it's molded in with the hand. Unfortunately, I wish they were separate pieces. Like, I like these statue-like figures, to be honest. Like, I think that they're pretty cool. I feel like the main Justice League members should all have statue-like figures like these. I would actually pick that up just to have them on a shelf as like statues of the main guys. This definitely is not for me, but I can appreciate that at least he comes with the chains wrapped around him. Would have been great if they would have paid the extra money for the chains to actually be silver. But hey, maybe you could customize it, make it silver yourself. That's pretty cool, especially if you want to try to reenact, you know, old comic book covers. Now you have an older Superman to do that. This Green Lantern looks pretty cool. Old school McFarlane Green Lantern, the Alan Scott run. It looks like artwork based off of that Alan Scott run. And I don't believe one like this has been released yet. And I don't think he looks pretty bad. I like him. I like the lantern that he comes with. I like the effect. And this guy looks pretty cool. This would be the guy that I would pick up. Sure, a lot of people do feel that way. This character looks so unique and so different, man. I'm excited to get this Abyss character. Even his weapon right here, this looks like a badass weapon. Dual scythe is really nice. So I can't wait to pick this guy up. I think based on these shots, they did such a good job with the glow on the paint apps. It makes it actually look like the eyes are lighting up. Out of this wave, Abyss is definitely the guy that I'm picking up. The MSRP for the entire wave as of right now is $89.99, which is each figure is about $29.99, which is kind of steep for McFarlane. I mean, I remember praising everybody, giving him praise because he was at $19.99. Now these figures are at $29.99. So I wonder why. Maybe they are part of some exclusive. And I do like the base stand that it comes with, this DC stand with the card. I might use that for some other figures as well. And also, speaking of some art pieces, I love my glow in the dark, and the fact that we're gonna get a glow-in-the-dark John Stewart and a Swamp Thing, I think that is pretty badass, man. I wouldn't mind picking him up, especially because he is glow-in-the-dark. I feel like every Green Lantern figure, guys, should be glow-in-the-dark. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with me. Every Green Lantern figure, definitely glow-in-the-dark. Swamp Thing looks beautiful glow-in-the-dark. And I believe this is just a standard re-release from the other GameStop exclusive version. He released a Swamp Thing before, but I believe it was the GameStop exclusive version that had the antlers. And now you can get it with the antlers. Oh, well, look, both heads. So this is pretty cool, man. I wish I wouldn't have wasted money before, and I wish I would have got this. I will most likely be picking up this guy too, because he is huge. If he's the same exact size, just a repaint of the last one, $50, I'm okay with paying that, because this guy was huge. And this one comes with better accessories. It comes with both heads, and I get to display him with the glow-in-the-dark certificate of authenticity, with the quantity number and everything. I would love to display this guy with that card behind him. So yeah, man, let's make it happen. Every Green Lantern figure from McFarlane should definitely be glow-in-the-dark. That would be really cool. And then sticking on the McFarlane train, man, it's like every time he tries to re-release this Batmobile, it goes to shit. No matter how he tries to do it, it goes to shit. It looks like that they did fix the cockpit. This is clear right here, but everything looks matte. So any and everybody that said, hey, the Batmobile is nice, but it's just too shiny, it looks cheap, here you go. Like, this one doesn't look cheap. It's all matte. It looks better in general, especially to me, the cockpit. This looks really nice. The Batmobile in general just looks 10 times better in matte. This meme says it perfectly. Missed out again. Missed again. Yeah, that was me. I'm not fighting or going hard for something like this. And oh, it's $74.99 because it does come with a figure included. Okay, so I get that, I understand that. And if his figures are 20 to 25 bucks, then basically 50 bucks for the Batmobile. I think that's good, that's decent. But the way that they're going about distributing these products is not good and decent right now. It's everything but easy. And once again, guys, when something is not easy for me to get, it makes it harder for me to enjoy. So I'm not going to fight to get this figure or whatever if I come across it later down the line, which I'm sure I will. Going to conventions, so many online stores, I'm sure to pop back up, guys. Don't stress. We will get it eventually. I cannot wait. I'm checking online daily to see when this guy is going to start popping up. I cannot wait to get this into my collection. I did not get the Build-A-Figure one that Mattel did years ago. So, and this one to me looks way better. I love the proportions on it way more. Can't wait to get this Justice Buster. And $34.99, I really want to see how massive and big this guy is in person, because McFarlane puts out some huge deluxe figures for some really cheap prices. Can't wait to see what this guy is like in hand. And also, guys, when it comes to NECA, we finally are getting a Karai figure, man. And I can't lie, like, I don't know, it's something about her proportions that I'm not liking. I don't know if her face is kind of long or whatever, but nonetheless, she doesn't look like a bad figure. I love that she comes with 2 facial expressions, but it's just something about her body and her proportions. I wish the articulation on these guys was better, but I know, even look at the box art. The box art is so nice. Like, this box is so nice. I know that if I come across her in person, I'm probably gonna do it. Like, she's a female red ninja, and she doesn't look to be super tall. So like here in the box, she doesn't look that tall. I'm interested to see in person how tall she'll actually be. When it comes to this line and these figures, I just wish the articulation was better. Especially with the ball joints and the rockers. You can guys see right here her these photos, man, like these feet are not flat. They're just like, it just looks kind of funny, looks kind of weird. But yeah, man, she looks good, but at the same time, I'm nervous, I'm worried. I cannot wait to see her in person. But it is nice that we're finally getting a Karai, and the MSRP is $34.99 on hella dope toys, guys. It's $36.99 everywhere else. Another NECA, we have the Last Ronin Raphael, and this guy looks good, man. I love what they did with him here. I think he looks really nice. Once again, if I see this guy in person, I know I'm going to be tempted to pick him up. These are the foot soldiers that I have waited my entire life for. NECA killed this shit. I don't even mind modding them so they have better articulation, because that's one thing to me NECA is pretty limited on, is articulation. But oh my God, look at these. Look at these. Like, they look amazing. The accessories, the hands, the robotic arms, these swords by themselves look nice. I love everything here, everything about these robotic Foot Clan soldiers. MSRP is $42.99, but it's up on Entertainment Earth for $36.99, Big Bad $37.99, and the ETA is November. November cannot come fast enough. I love these. I love these so much. I'm just calling it now. Also on Nerdzoic, shout out to my bro Glenn Shaw. He was the first one to let me know that Nerdzoic had this pack, so then I then sent it to my girl. Like, Nerdzoic is doing a set of 6 for $199. Now I know that seems expensive, guys, but these guys are basically 40 bucks plus tax. Sometimes it might even be more, but I think that that's a pretty decent price to get all like 6. Look at how 6 look together. I think this looks amazing, man. At first I was saying like I'm okay with 1 or 2, maybe 3, but damn, 6 of them on a shelf with a badass shredder would look amazing, man. These robots look amazing. But yeah, you can get them from Nerdzoic right now. I don't know if it's still up or not, but They were up for a set of 6 at Nerdzoic for 200. I think that's pretty good. And sticking with NECA, we gonna bring it back to the
Not the mama, not the mama, not the mama, not the mama, not the mama.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys remember this TV show. Yeah, this TV show, and this baby, just as soon as I saw this, I heard the damn voice in my head say, not the mama. So this looks pretty cool. $39.99 each. But look at all the accessories that this baby comes with. I mean, sheesh, man. I wish it was a little bit cheaper, but it also depends on the size of this guy, because he should be pretty hefty. But I would be tempted to pick these guys up just to have a shelf of these dinosaurs like that, like from the old school TV show. I never thought I would have a shelf with these characters on them. But of course, NECA is making it happen, man. And one time before we leave the dinosaurs, just one more time. Storm Collectibles teasing the shit out of my life. Guys, when I seen this, I was just like, damn. So first of all, I love skeletons. If you watch any of my reviews, usually they're skeletons that are fighting the figures. I just use them as fodders, army builders, just enemy troops. I love the idea of skeletons rising out of the ground. But this is the peach color. I love this peach color. I have the Storm Collectibles, the gray one, the original gray 2-pack. And I like that one, but I always wished it was peach color. Not only is this peach color, it has blood on it. Come on, man. Not only is it peach color, not only does it have blood, but it also is like battle damage samurai armor. Oh my god. And then wait, we're not done. Not only is it peach color, not only does it have blood, not only is it battle damage samurai armor, it also comes with weapons and like arrows in the back. And then not only is it peach color, not only does it have blood, not only is it battle damage, not only does it come with weapons, but it also has like an intestines pouring out. So just everything here about this. I'm really hoping this isn't like a San Diego exclusive. Knowing them, I really wouldn't be that surprised though, but I'm hoping that it's not, because these things look amazing. And of course, once I have more information, more pictures, I'm going to share it with you guys. But these things look like the best skeletons so far. Storm Collectibles has made some of the best skeletons in my collection, so I cannot wait to see more about these guys. We have loose collector and executive replicas showing off some more badass ladies, and I'm down, man. I'm interested to get these. These look good. I'm sure everybody is going to use her as Emma Frost, because that's that's really what everybody's waiting for. Yep, I knew it. I knew I wasn't gonna have to scroll far to see somebody bring up Emma Frost. This is how Emma Frost is supposed to be built. You know, Hasbro, they run from curves in all their figures. Nah, loose collector doesn't run from curves. I wish she didn't have these heels, because I'm never a fan of these heels. And you guys can see in the photography shot that the heels are not even flat. Oh man, this figure is going to be such a pain in the ass to stand as usual. Like a lot of the other figures that they release with heels. You guys can see right here from the photography shots that these heels are not flat. So it is what it is. Out of these 3 girls, I am super excited for her because she doesn't have heels. She's just wearing some thick ass boots. So I am very excited for her. Let's take a look at her right here. I'm excited for her. 2 open hands, removable utility belt, long rifle, 2 semi-auto rifles, and 2 pistols. Yeah, this might be the best loose collector figure that I have probably gotten almost ever, probably, because she comes with boots. I'm not gonna have to worry about those heels. The paint apps, everything looks good here. Her curves, look at her in this crouch shot. Like, yeah, man, this looks good. I'm excited to get her. MSRP is around $62.99 each, or $182.99 for the 3-pack bundle, which is supposed to be this year, 3rd quarter 2023. So hopefully right around, you know, Halloween time, if there's no delays, add in some delays. But all of these girls look really, really nice. Once again, we're back to these damn heels, but it's okay. She looks cool. She looks like she's supposed to be the devil's daughter, and she definitely looks like the devil's daughter in these shots. She looks really cool, man. I love this. It looks like a trident that she has here, but I love it, man. Here it looks pretty straight. Here in this photo looks pretty warped and pretty bent, but I do like these shots of her a lot. So I'm interested, you know, to finally add these figures, add these girls to the other girls, because we all know we need some more curves in our lives. So we got Lady Satanus. As far as import companies are concerned, let's kick it off with this Berserker Studios. Y'all know that I review all of the gods, but here, man, I'm not impressed, man. I'm just keeping it real. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a fan of this skin tone. Like, I don't know why they had to give him this blue skin, man. It doesn't make any sense to me. Zeus and Hades, they have regular skin tones. I don't understand why he had to be blue. He could have been a regular skin tone with maybe some blue accents or something. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this. And then like half his face being green and like turning into like moss or like swamp like. I'm sure that there's lore here that I don't know, guys. Not saying that, you know, how I want it is the way that it should be. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of the blue skin tone. I just wish they would have just, you know, regular skin tone, whatever skin complexion they wanted to make him, white, brown, black, I don't care. Just some type of regular skin tone with some nice blue hues. That would have been really nice to me. So the fact that they made him blue, like an Avatar character, it's going to be hard with him on a shelf next to his brothers. And he's just this color blue. But everything else about the figure does look nice. The armor, everything else I like. If he just would have been regular skin tone with blue armor rather than white, I think that would have looked really nice. But to me, this was not the way to go. But maybe my mind will be changed in person, because I know that I'm gonna get it. I have all the other gods. I know that I'm gonna get it. But to me, this does not look like one of their strongest releases. So we're going to have to find out in person. This is the Berserker Studios Poseidon up on 5ktoys. The pre-orders is available on 5ktoys right now. Staying on the terms of imports, this is the NW Toys Custom Bruce Lee. This guy looks badass. The link for it is right here on the Find My Figures page for you guys to get to the pre-orders. But this looks good, man. This looks like probably the most definitive or the best Bruce Lee action figure we're going to get. I know SH Figure Arts did one a few years ago, but that one was kind of tiny. Marvel Select also did one. Marvel Select, that one is kind of big. Hopefully this guy is right in the middle, but it's to be announced as far as accessories, pricings, and an actual release date as of right now. But I am excited to learn more and see more about this figure. Fu-Ray Planets or Fury Planets or however you want to word it. The Tiger Blade Master Wang exclusive. This is over at Bomb USB store. This is the white exclusive. Link right here so you guys can go check it out. $94.99. And if this guy is anything like Veteran Williams, I think that price is justified, man, because goddamn, these figures, they're just knocking it out of the park. Accessories, details, everything, man. I am all in on this line. And I cannot wait to get this guy as well. I do have the regular tiger color version coming, guys, so stay tuned to the channel, because hopefully I get him in hand soon and you guys can see the review. But just look at this. Look at all the accessories he comes with. Now, this is nowhere near as many accessories as Veteran Williams came with. Veteran William can be totally stripped down to just a no clothes beast. And I would love to have that here too, as opposed to having to have these clothes on them 24/7. But even with the clothes on, this guy does look really, really nice. Cannot wait to see this guy in person. Also, the 5ktoys, their PowerCon exclusive, is going to be their skeleton, but I believe it's going to be a glow-in-the-dark version of the skeleton. Yeah, so if you're looking for some glow-in-the-dark skeletons, here you go. This is the 5 exclusive Bone Brawler. Yo, I didn't even talk about everything that's posted up on the Find My Figures Instagram page. I just spoke about the things that caught my eye the most or that I was the most excited for. So head over on Instagram, check out the page, follow, so you can see everything that's posted there instead of just hearing me selectively talk about what excites me. G.I. Joe, classified, Marvel Legends on my mind, Valaverse and NECA time, Mythic Legions I must find, SH Figure Arts I can't lie, Rebel Tech got my pockets dry, Set Action Figures for life, Articulated Ninja is nice, yeah, you might wanna subscribe, Action